Buying a car is a very important life milestone. We finish our studies, quickly get a job, and then the first thing we do is either buy a bike or a car, and it is always considered an auspicious moment when we buy a car. Yet, you and I are monetarily savvy people. We don't work dependent on just feelings. We always calculate everything since that is significant information. So guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to talk about buying a car versus leasing a car and which option is better for you. So right off the bat, I'm going to really go over a theoretical situation utilizing numbers. That way you can perceive how the math really functions and how it works out. And furthermore, be examining the upsides and downsides of the two circumstances and why renting and purchasing are situational for everyone, and a special advice that will be uncovered towards the end of the video. So watch till the end. Prior to leaping to the circumstance, we should clear our ideas regarding the distinction among purchasing and renting. At the point when you are leasing a car, you're fundamentally renting it from the vendor for a specific time frame. When your rent period closes, you have the alternative of returning the vehicle to the vendor or buying it at a pre-decided sum, which is pre-decided in the rent contract. With buying, you are purchasing the vehicle. You will still make monthly payments, and at the end, the vehicle is fully yours. So let's pretend like we're buying a Honda Civic. So we have one option of buying the car over here and the other of leasing the car, and in both these scenarios, let's pretend like we're going to keep the car. So we have a keep scenario, so you can buy it or buy it after your lease is up. Okay, so for the purchase price, let's pretend like we are buying it for $16,300. Our down payment is going to be $2,000, and the interest rate for a car is about 4.2% PA. That is a considerable rate for a car loan. Now, let's say we're financing our car over the course of 3 years, and then our payment is going to be $448 a month. The rate is the purchasing price minus the down payment. Thus, we get to $14,300. To this amount is added the interest of 4.2% per year, then divided by 36 months to get the monthly rate of $448. Now, with the lease, let's say the down payment is the same as $2,000. The lease term is also going to be the same as 3 years. For this, now remember, these aren't loan payments, these are just payments that you're using to buy the car, $160 a month. And at the end of your lease term, you actually have the option to purchase the car. It's going to be $12,000. So now, let's have a quick revision for both cases. For buying, the down payment was $2,000 and we paid $448 a month. So for the course of 3 years, that is $448 times 36 plus $2,000 down payment. This totals $18,128. Now, if we lease the car, our down payment, which was $2,000, and we have the payments, which is $160 a month, and buyback price of $12,000, which totals $19,760. So we can see here, for keeping scenario, in case of buying right from the beginning, cost us a total of $18,128 over 3 years of ownership, to lease the car over 3 years for $19,760. So obviously you can see that buying the car is more economical in this case. Let's take another scenario where we're giving up the car as most people do in their lease. There's a higher percentage that actually give back the car after that 3-year period. Let's call it again. So remember, we have $18,128 into it for the buy. However, we're actually selling it for $11,000 considering all the depreciation. So we are getting a cost of ownership for $7,128 after 3 years. If you want to lease the car without buying it, it will cost around $7,760. So you're almost nearly equal. But wait a second, are you equal? Let's talk about people's life situations. What if you're someone that doesn't like to keep your cars and you're someone that needs a new car every 3 years? So in my personal opinion, leasing would probably be better for you. Now wondering why I'm saying so? Let's have detailed discussion. We all know that having a car is no single-term payment. It requires care, attention, and of course money too. Detailing your car, vacuuming your car, changing the oil, keeping all your service records and all that rush and hustle. Imagine if we have another person doing all this stuff and paying off for each service, and you just must sit there enjoying those free snacks and coffee. How amazing is it going to be? The same service is offered if we are leasing the car, but in case of buying, it's all on our shoulders and also included extra payments. So, with leasing, and if you are the one who doesn't like to keep cars for more than 3 years, and the one if you don't like the hustle of servicing your car, then leasing is your best option. However, in case you are the one that likes to be reliable with one specific vehicle and completely devoted to the one, then at that point, buying is your most ideal choice. So it is important to understand whether you want to buy or lease the car. That was all from my side. Much thanks to you folks for keeping an eye out, and remember to subscribe to the channel. And furthermore, press the bell icon so you'll get informed each time we post. That's it for now, guys. Stay smart and think long term.